Welcome to the technical instructions for the product classification prototype. This is particularly relevant for tax purposes where products are classified based on their ingredients and their image. You can retrieve the source code for this accelerator from the IBM GitHub Cognitive Tax Classification app repo, and download the application source code to your local machine. Once the code is downloaded, you can go into Bluemix and create a Node.js Cloud Foundry application. You don't need any specific memory allocation or requirements. I think you do need to make this 512 megs of memory instead of the 256 by default. Once the application is created, you need to bind 3 services to this application. A Cloudant instance can be an existing one. It doesn't use a lot of space. A conversation instance, again, you can reuse a conversation instance if you would like, and then visual recognition, again, you can reuse or create a new one. Once you've done that and you navigate to connections, you would need to drill into each one of these credentials, and inside the application project I used Atom to view the code. You change the name of this env sample to .env. I'm obviously not going to show you .env, that's my credentials, but then you update the cloud and connection information. The database is already set, and conversation API and visual recognition credentials needs to be specified based on the values that you get from Bluemix over here. So that would all be done in here. You can save that file then and go into the conversation instance and load the conversation instance that you can find in the Watson artifacts folder. So this JSON is our conversation instance that we used for the accelerator. You then go on back to the visual recognition training, and the README file contains all the instructions for you how to upload images and train the visual recognition classifier with these particular images. For the accelerator, we used images that we obtained from the publicly available Pepsi website. You can do the same there. Once the visual recognition is trained and you've set up your .env file, you should be able to just do a CF push. Obviously the normal stuff, you have to change the name of the application in your manifest as well as your package.json. And then once you've done those two things, you can publish the or push the application code to your application that you created on Bluemix. Once that is done and successful, you can navigate in your browser to your application's name. And it should become available to you. The README file for this accelerator is very detailed and should provide you with all additional information you require.